stardust woman. You take your silver spoon and dig your grave. Hollis challenge and pick their path and I'll pray. Wake up in the morning, you see the sunrise, love to go down. Lousy lovers, they pick their prey, but they never cry out loud. Cry out. Well, did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And now tell me, is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go home? Ancient queen, follow those who pale in your shadow. Let's make bad lovers, better put that kingdom up for sale, up for sale. Well, did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And now tell me, is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go home? Did she make you cry, make you break down, shatter your illusions of love? And now tell me, is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go home?
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the midday show. We didn't do a morning show because we're working on new stuff for the morning show. We have Perla in the house.
A lot of good things. Perla and Lisa.
Dewowski.
I know we were regrouping from the game last night. Great game, by the way. So sorry to UM because I'm all about the U and the Canes, but a valiant effort, a great game. Came down literally to the last 52 seconds. Oh my gosh, what a game.
If I was the coach of UM, I would have won that game.
What's it called when you coach from the couch?
Couch, it's a couch potato. No, it's
No, it's like a sideline coach, or it's a Monday morning quarterback or something. I know. Chuck was doing the same thing. Why'd they call that play? I would have done this.
Play.
And you said the same thing. Why'd they do that? And then the block punt. So many things went wrong, but yet so many things went right because they got there in the first place. I know.
Heather jinxed them. Heather came out with this thing. When you kick a field goal, you go like this, and you clunk it. You don't get the field goal. You're going like this.
That was crazy.
Everybody in the place is going like this, and they missed.
Crazy.
You did?
You did? But you took the crew out to Texas Roadhouse, Boynton Beach.
Yes.
You said it was packed.
Oh my God!
Fun?
It was in the parking
You
lot.
guys
I
had a
found
good
them in
time?
the parking lot. Yeah, we went right in there, and the manager says, "Come here, bring your crew." And gave us a table for 10.
Nice.
And meanwhile, everybody was outside.
Awesome.
Great place. Drinks $5. Meals were delicious. I'm in Texas.
What'd you have to eat?
I had a burger. I couldn't eat it all. I only had half.
Really?
Yeah.
Heather, what'd you have?
Steak.
A strip.
A strip steak?
Potato and some corn.
She couldn't eat it all either.
I ate all of my steak.
She had the whole steak. What'd Jay have?
She had country fried steak.
Country fried steak. What's that, fried steak with the gravy on it?
Yeah.
They have everything there, don't they?
Everything.
So check out Texas Roadhouse, Boynton Beach. Say hi to Ryan and have some fun, Justin.
There's a programming change. We will not be at Bramer's tomorrow. There was a conflict at the restaurant. So instead, we're taking our merry band of chillins, and we're going to La Mesa here in Meisner.
So the crew's already been out doing some social media, some B-roll, new commercials coming out. If you want great coffee, a nice place to hang out, have lunch, or even open, I think, for an early dinner, check out La Mesa, just south of Meisner Park. It's on the east side. Lovely people. She's Colombian. He is from Bangladesh, I believe, right?
Yes.
So it's kind of like empanadas meet a little taste of curry. So good. Their coffee is... If you want to get zooted, go have some of their coffee. Their cappuccino is delicious, almost as good as our Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee. No, it's delicious. Or join us tomorrow. Couch Talk is going to be there, as well as the Brooklyn Cafe Show midday. A lot of cool stuff happening.
And Michelle said the what is skis.
Michelle Sedownik's going to be there. You may as well say hi to her while
Michelle
she's here.
All that last name. Michelle S. will be with us tomorrow. Michelle S. is actually, we're talking to Michelle to see if we can start. I've known Michelle 6 years. See if we can start over.
How have you known her 6 years?
Because I knew her before she came here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just don't remember what show I was on. But that's how I met her, and she was in the real estate game. She still is. She's doing some nice things, and we're bringing her over to see if we can sort of make a bridge and fix up a little bit. And she's going to be with us tomorrow. We got some fun.
Nice. A lot of good stuff happening. Michelle, did you have fun today? You were on Home and Soul.
Oh my God.
Pick up your mic.
Yes, I had so much fun. We all wore blue and we sparkled and it was working.
And you had your St. Joseph. So that's what, you buried him upside down to sell a house?
Yes, and we saved homes as well.
Now, the claim to fame with Michelle was back in the day in here. We started a little episode called The New View.
Mm-hmm.
And we started in that room in Studio B, and then we brought it out here because it got too big. And there were 6 women at one time on this show. Mm-hmm. And each woman, you know what it is when you put 6 women in a room and you ask one question? You get 16 answers. Not 6 answers, you get 16 answers. And what begins to happen is you get controversy. And then we put it on radio. And then we stopped filming it because the women got hostile towards it. It was boom, and it was like World War II in here. And we had to stop it. And the radio station called, what happened?
It was a lot of controversy
on
women's topics.
I know. It was the questions. Right, Michelle?
Yep. We have to do it again.
She liked it. You liked that show?
I liked it. It was fun. I mean,
have
I'm a
fun.
little bit reserved, though. You know, we had a lot going on there. We had different topics. We had topics about religion and topics about real estate and life and where people lived and where they're from and all sorts of stuff.
It was fun. And now you have a new adventure. What's it called, your show?
The American Dream TV.
And you talk about real estate and you talk about different things?
It's about lifestyle. So it's lifestyle, culture, and real estate. Mostly lifestyle and culture.
That's
And
what
a
I like.
little bit of real estate.
And how do people find it?
Oh, they can stream it on Prime, Amazon Prime, YouTube, Apple TV. They can watch it on my website at michellesadownick.com. And, they're also doing a documentary on Netflix. Facebook, you could probably find some episodes. Google my name and you'll see a couple of them.
Michelle Sadownick, you guys got that?
So now I'm at work.
Well, we've known her for a long time, so we're going to be doing some more things together, which will be nice.
Absolutely. I think it's Michelle's turn. It's a new year, new way of doing things, and we're going to bring it forward and have some fun with it.
And I heard you and Perla in the other room, and I was afraid.
We made up.
I was afraid to go in the other room because I heard loud voices. And I thought this is either good or not good. I know, two ends of the spectrum. And she
Michelle.
said it was very good.
I had Michelle in there, and she tried to explain my point of view, and then I brought Heather in, which is now Heather is the new go-to.
Apparently, Heather's everybody's point of contact.
She's the point of contact, and she's going to be taking that over because Perla, she needs a certain type of involvement. And I've learned by watching her. I've learned by the things when we've been on the road. We got some good stuff, and she came out and she turned the laptop around and she showed that we did have film, and we have been working on it, and we were waiting to finish with it. And had to talk to her. We could do this.
Ross will be in this afternoon.
Huh?
Ross will be in this afternoon.
Ross.
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 You don't call him Ross. You've changed his name as well.
What does that have to do with Heather?
Because he is going to be working on Perla's piece to edit it.
Don't do that to me.
Why?
Because I didn't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
After yesterday's victory, loss, it depends on how you look at him a little bit.
It's always
sensitive
good
right
as
now.
how you look at it, but I'm really glad that we're going to be working with Perla. But you know what we haven't talked about a lot, and I realize we're only 2 months away from March 21st,
There's
which
a
is
big
2 months
concert.
from tomorrow.
It's funny. You ever do a contract and you have the biggest concert in Boca this year is going to be 21 bands
Oh,
in the
Beatles on
amphitheater.
beach.
No,
in the
this is
amphitheater.
called Rock Meets Soul. And I'm going to have Gabe play the piece, but we are very excited to be able to be streaming a show at Meisner Park Amphitheater on Saturday, March 21st with Rock Meets Soul. 21 bands and sponsorship opportunities are available for your business. So imagine having the entire amphitheater visible to your business, plus marquee lighting, plus all the promotion, all the radio and the TV, red carpet events, a lot of great things. So if you're interested, give us a call. 866-224-5422. Contact Freddie, or you can always call us at the studio at 888-994-4995, Studio A. I want to play the piece so you guys can see who's going to be there, just some tidbits. Gabe, you have it?
Hits that define generations in this rock and soul crossover concert. Get ready for a night where rock energy meets soul grooves. Rock Meets Soul brings the original artist to the stage, performing the hits that define generations in this rock and soul crossover concert event, featuring John Oates,
You're a rich girl, and you're going too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway.
Firefall,
Just remember I love you, and it'll be alright.
Will Hart of the original Delphonics, Radio, Randy Hall, and John Ford Coley.
I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life.
Hosted by Tyrone Dubois. Coming Saturday, March 21st to the beautiful Meisner Park Amphitheater in Boca Raton. Tickets and show information are available at rockmeetsoul.eventbrite.com.
I didn't know that Hall and Oates broke up. So I go, it's Hall and Oates minus Hall, because he's not going to be there because they're
So
not
that would
together
just be
anymore.
Oates.
It'd be simple, yeah.
Anyway, we were talking the other day, we went on this shoot of that song. So I'm not talking about moving in. This is the guy's perspective and the girls. I'm thinking if I'm moving in or you're moving in, you're changing my life. And Freddie says, who said anything about moving in? I just want to come by for a visit. Guys don't want to move in. They don't want to change their life. They just want to do their whatever they're going to do.
A little Netflix and what?
Chill.
A little Netflix
Anyway,
and chill.
guys, point of view, girls' point of view of that song.
You see, but that's right, because women always go in the deep end of the
Isn't that
pool,
funny?
man. Guys don't even know how to swim. We just listen to Netflix and chill and let it go. Ain't moving in.
Anyway, for sponsorship opportunities, give us a call, email us, let us know if you want to spotlight your business at this incredible event. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, let's say hi to our friends of Working Nurses, who were one of the generous donations and sponsors of our event in October. Crazy Uncle Mike's for the Aunt Media Futures Foundation. So more to come. We'll be right back.
Discover Rosie's Garden. The collection draws inspiration from the beautiful niece of the founder, Rosie, who brought joy to many before passing too soon. Her beauty and spirit are reflected in every piece. Founded by two friends, Rosie's Garden is a female-owned brand passionate about creating stunning, elegant jewelry that embodies the concept of bellissima, the Italian word for beautiful. With a philosophy rooted in grace and elegance, the brand crafts each piece of jewelry using only the finest materials, including 18-karat gold and the highest quality craftsmanship, ensuring that every piece is a true work of art.
Hi, my name is Lisa Jensen. We are here in my store on North Federal Highway. It's a store where we do have a lot of design with affordable prices. And I'm making also luxury candles, like luxury purses. We do have a main collection of luxury brand watches, and we are here open every day, even the weekend, Sunday, and every morning from 10 to 4 p.m. Come around and visiting my store, and we do have a lot for the holidays. I look forward for seeing you.
Finding the world's best coffee. Nothing can stop Don Pablo from getting you the rarest coffees. Traveling across continents, climbing the highest mountains, overcoming immense obstacles, all for the quest of greatness. Experience this excitement with every sip.
Get ready for a night where rock energy meets soul grooves. Rock Meets Soul brings the original artist to the stage, performing the hits that define generations in this rock and soul crossover concert event, featuring John Oates,
You're a rich girl, and you're going too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway.
Firefall,
Just remember I love you, and it'll be alright.
Will Hart of the original Delphonics,
Did not know you want this time, did not.
Radio,
You're the only one I love, and you can't change that.
Randy Hall, and John Ford Coley.
I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life.
Hosted by Tyrone Dubois. Coming Saturday, March 21st to the beautiful Meisner Park Amphitheater in Boca Raton. Tickets and show information are available at rockmeetsoul.eventbrite.com.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Ding, ding, ding.
And we're back.
You know, before we're going to say hi to Working Nurses, you had Bruce in here. That's partially of his name. He looks at Lorraine and he says, "Are you the lady that used to ring the bell for the angels?" And she looks at him. She goes, "What?" And she says, "I do something with angels." He says, no, do you remember me?" And she says, "Refresh my memory." So he does. I guess they went to a concert together, and back in the day, she used to ring the bells for the angels.
You used to ring
just
the bell.
Just like you do.
You were like the altar boy. Remember back in the day, you used to ring the bells? And then I take him over here, and he says, "Oh my God, it's been 6 years since I've seen you, Perla." And Perla goes, "What?" 6 years.
He knows Perla too?
Yes. They went to a concert together last year. This guy goes to a lot of concerts.
Another concert, huh?
Another concert.
Are you guys dating?
Everybody,
No,
he
they're all
knows
going out.
everybody.
No.
He knows everybody. Bruce is also doing a show with us. A brand new show is coming out. But he knows everybody. This is a guy who's been around Boca, New York, and he knows everybody. He knew everybody in here.
When Russell comes in, things happen.
He's strange. It's just whatever.
All right, let's go say hi to our friends at Working Nurses at the other side. They're in the Nook. We've got Michaela and Dr. Grant joining us. I'm so glad you are here because you are all so super busy. We were still talking about doing an event here in November, and now it's the end of January. She's going to laugh.
It's close. This is pretty
not right.
close.
Better late than never.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Thank you guys so much for sponsoring our event in October, Spotlight for a Cause. That was so generous of you, and it was nice to have the whole Working Nurses family join us because when one of you guys come, we've got all of you come, which was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely the family that doesn't leave.
We love that.
But
you're like
it's
a
great.
family.
It's great. Yeah,
What?
I was when everyone asks what I do, it's like the team I get to work with. It's really just like a tight knit group of friends that get to work together, and it's a great time working together as friends and a family, but more so getting to serve the people that we take care of.
Tell us about Working Nurses. What makes you all stand out in home health care?
Well, like I said, we're a family. We're a family that takes care of patients. We're a one-stop shop when it comes to home health care. So whether it's PT, OT, speech therapy, people who need private duty needs, so home health aides, just the transition from, hey, you know what, let's get you well again, as opposed to having to take that next step into hospice towards the end stages of life.
And what is area manager? What area are you managing?
I am the new area manager for Palm Beach County, Martin, as well as St. Lucie counties.
Wow.
So big area.
You
But
guys-
I grew up in Palm Beach County, so Jupiter, Palm Beach Gardens, so a lot of connections, and I'm familiar with the area.
And you're rapidly expanding.
Yes. Yep.
Michaela, where you were just more southern focused, and now you're really broadening into your northern reach?
Yeah, no, I predominantly remain in Broward County. I'm the senior sales manager down there. I'm a little all over the place. I would say East Fort Lauderdale is probably where I reside most, but I do come all the way up here to Boca as well. I cover Boca Regional Hospital, and Broward Health System is, and the memorials are kind of like where my bread and butter is personally. But I'm all over, and I'm always here to help serve and support anyone that needs it. So even if I'm not in that area, but someone needs something, I'll make that drive. Always. My whole team will.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you do Medicare as well as private?
Yes, we do Medicare. We do mostly all your managed. We take Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Cigna, Oscar, United, Humana. I mean, Carlisha, our owner, she really hit the ground running and got a lot of those contracts before she even dabbled in the Medicare world. So we kind of started backwards as opposed to a lot of other agencies. So we really do try to help all those patients that, believe it or not, a few years ago, most agencies weren't even accepting these managed care plans. Carlisha saw a need for that, and she said, you know what? Everybody wants the Medicares. I'm going to go and get those managed because every patient deserves to be serviced. Just because you don't have that specific plan, you don't deserve to have a nurse or a therapist at your home. So she saw a need for that, and she went and got all those contracts herself. And then a few years later, she opened up the Medicare side, and now we've expanded to a huge team. She had no marketers, and then she had a couple, me and Jackie, and now we've got a team of like 12. It's incredible. So yes, we take your Medicares, but we also take all your managed, as well as private. Like if you have long-term care insurance or self-pay, we also do that. So.
And for all ages. I mean, Linda's here, Linda Summers, with her lovely service dog. Did you work with them?
I actually had you guys, not you though.
I'm still new.
Yeah, I think her name was Lisa. She's out of Port St. Lucie, but she came to my house.
Oh, yeah, wonderful.
So when you said about going all over the place,
yeah,
I couldn't move. I couldn't get out of the house. So it's like, and I appreciate
not just
it.
geriatric patients.
Right.
We've serviced ages from 2 and up. It just depends on the services that are needed, and as long as we take your plan, you know, my owner Carlisha will really try to help any and all patients that are in need of those types of services. So
thank you.
Of course, it's our pleasure. You look like you're doing great.
She definitely is not I'm getting there.
No,
Not at all. Not at all.
Getting there.
Are we all?
Yeah.
It's better than the alternative. It's better than the alternative. I know that.
But it's such a nice transition. You've got Alvin, and people don't even realize, they look at you, and no one would ever think, they said, oh, your dog, I love your dog's outfit, and can I pet your dog? Because he's so good, but he's really working. He's a service dog for you.
Or she tells them.
Yeah.
She tells people, don't talk to the dog, he's working.
He looks like he's working hard, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But when you were singing, he was right up against you, which was remarkable to see that.
Right. He switched sides on me. I said, okay, now I have to switch my microphone. But yeah, he does. He leans right up against my leg, and he knows. When I'm sitting down, he'll lay down like he's doing now. When I'm standing up, he usually leans against my legs.
How serendipitous.
Unless someone talks to him or looks at him.
Well, I didn't know.
Just teasing.
Michaela, I didn't know we were going to have a testimonial while you guys were here. This totally is a coincidence.
I know.
Yeah, that's great.
What type
Funny
of
how the world
services,
works.
Linda, did they do for you?
Well, you know me. I've had so many surgeries and so many. Just for the time that you guys came was for my low back and hip. I was in a car accident just recently, so that was just extra stuff.
Right.
But I'm a brain surgery survivor, and I'm also, I'm an incomplete paraplegic that walks and stuff that I'm not supposed to. I don't feel this leg or this one from the knee down, and so it creates a lot of problems when I have that happen in April. A car accident just whacked my neck, my low back, everything else out, which then I'm so weak I couldn't get up to stand up to even get it. I have a hand control car and everything, but I was like, what am I supposed to do? No, we're going to send somebody to you. My orthopedic doctor had your phone number. I recognize the name because she's the one who set me up with you guys. Because I thought too, is it just for like really old people?
No.
or people like me. I was like, oh God. But it was amazing. It was wonderful for her to come to the house and get me stronger and stronger.
Absolutely.
Oh, fantastic. That's great to hear.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's wonderful. The world works in mysterious ways. Huh?
Well, and that's why we do what we do. I mean, I was a chiropractor for 15 years, and just getting to work with patients and see them get better with each and every visit. But now it's like I'm transitioning to more of the support side, helping other clinicians take excellent care of their patients. But again, still seeing and hearing the testimonies of what we do, really making a difference in people's lives, helping them get well, getting back to a certain standard and quality of life that they knew before the surgery.
And it was
before
only
the accident.
you guys, your company, that put me into the steps of, I ended up getting a therapy swim spa, an aqua therapy swim spa. And it was your nurse that told me, that's covered, right? You could get that cut. I didn't know that. I have a 25-year-old car. I was just saying, I almost didn't make it here because it's like, I'm with hand controls and everything else. And I just feel like I don't want to get a new car. But financially, it's not the best. And I was putting all the money into getting this therapy swim spa because I knew in a pool, I'm like a princess. I'm like dancing around. I can do things.
Is that your house?
At my house. You
were
got to
able
see
to get you services to help cover it.
Now I have yes, they helped me. The nurse that came said, I had no idea, call your insurance because Medicare covers that 80%. But 80% was huge because it was a $17,000 purchase that it was either that or a car kind of thing. Now I'm thinking I might be able to get a car,
and in a lot of cases, all you need is a handwritten note from your clinician,
that's what
whatever
I got.
it may be. So whether it's for a swim spa or a certain particular type of mattress or whatever it may be, you can get 80% coverage, or at the very minimum, you can get the tax written off.
Right, exactly. But I was very great. It was a little bit of a battle. With insurance, not with you guys, but with the insurance. But I battled it because I said, no, this is the only thing. And because the nurse got me to a point where I can get in and out of that pool because I had a contractor convert it and make it where it's safe for me to get in and out and everything else. And then now I'm strong enough because of that stepping stone with you guys and the help of the financial aspect of it. You changed my life. Y'all changed my life, I'm telling you.
Love to hear that.
Didn't we have... something they came up with Dr. Minch and his mom, and you called Jackie. And
I called Jackie, Michaela, and Carlicia, and the first one they called me back. They had someone there with his mom within an hour.
An hour. He sat down in Studio B. He says, because he had been dealing with this, I think, for 2 days. He says, is this real or is this a joke? I know Jackie for years. For years. I've done so much work with Jackie in the past that I wasn't even shocked. I said, it only took an hour? Oh, I thought she'd get it done in 15 minutes.
Right.
Because they get things done, and that's the difference. Especially, it's right there in front of you. They help the community. It's really what it's all about.
Small world.
It is.
It's very strange.
It is strange, and I want to thank you for bringing attention to that, because I feel like a lot of people out in this world believe what you thought. Oh, is this just for old people? Like just for geriatrics? No, if you are paying for your insurance month on end for those types of benefits, and you don't even realize that you have that, and knock on wood, you get in a car accident, you have a slip and fall. That could happen at any age. Right. You get some sort of blood infection, you need some sort of IV antibiotics, you have a skin tear, you need some wound care. There's so many things that can happen to anyone at any age, and thinking that, oh, I need to be of certain age to receive those types of services in my home is a misconception that a lot of people have.
Right.
We can help you. We want to help you. We're here to serve and support. And just like your testimony, we've worked with, like I said, ages from 2 all the way to, we had a patient that was 107. So, I mean, really, if we can do it, we will. And if we can't, we know someone that can. And we won't leave you stranded. We will try to do everything in our possible, book of numbers that we've collected over the years, and we will make a phone call and we'll get you sorted out. And that's really what we believe in, is the patients first, and anything that we can do to help them, we're here for them.
Absolutely.
And that's refreshing.
Amazing. All right, what's the best way for people to reach out to you for services?
You can call myself or Dr. Grant directly, but you can also call our office number at 954-916-7458. You can call directly, or you can call myself. I'll put my number out there. It's 954-858-6373.
My direct number is 404-863-7100. Was in Atlanta for 7 years.
And you can always go to our website as well, workingnurseshomecare.com.
And there's no challenge that's too big. If you have a problem, give him a call. This is what happened with Dr. Mensch. And it's funny because he came in here, he was supposed to do his show, and he had us waiting. And Dawn says, what's the problem? Right. And he said the problem. We called Jackie, and it was resolved.
Because it's very stressful. He was trying to work with his brother who lives in Canada, and the mom was here in the hospital. They wouldn't take her back to her assisted living unless she had 24 hours coverage, and she was ready for discharge. And it was 5 o'clock literally on a Friday.
Yep.
And he was like, what am I going to do? I said, I have someone for you. And he was like, you what? You guys had literally been here that day for an interview. And it was unbelievable, the turnaround. You could see the relief off his face. His brother couldn't handle it from Canada, and his mom got care. And I think they were only there for 48 hours. His mom was good, and that was that. And you took care of the billing and everything.
100%. No case is too short or too long. Like, don't feel that if it's just a ride from the hospital to your community that we're not going to want to help you. Of course we are. That happens on a day-to-day basis where these patients are left stranded at the hospital, there's no ride, their family member's not in town, or the hospital says, I can't safely discharge you if you don't have around-the-clock care where you're going. The doctor will not sign off on this discharge order. Call us. We'll help you. We'll make it work. If you need a ride to and from somewhere, we'll get you sorted. If you need 24-hour care, we'll get you sorted. You need some physical therapy, we'll get you sorted. Just call us.
And I got to tell you, she says that, and you got to believe it. Because they do walk the walk. Remember, we had the other company in here. They actually do it. Jackie's been around for years, and I've dealt with her in so many different ways. And every time Jackie says she's going to do something, I'm going to tell you, it gets done. It may not get done like this. It may get done like this, but she gets it done. So, if you have a problem, just give them a holler and let them help you resolve it.
All right, Ava, thanks for joining us. Thank you guys for joining us so much.
Absolutely, thanks for having us.
More to come. We're going to take a quick break on the other side of this 1 o'clock hour. I think we have Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society.
Is she?
I don't know. If not, we're going to hang out with our energy shifter, Laurina Anderson, and Linda Summers, and see what's happening. We talked a lot about my energy. That's all another story. That's all another show.
I got a story for you.
Uh-oh.
With Heather. Apparently, your sign is the same as Heather's, no?
We're opposite.
Oh, opposite? Oh, you're a Virgo. Yeah. And Perla said the Virgos ruled the world. She loves her. Everything was done. We made friends again because
I love it. It's her new look. She's transforming.
That's what it is. Who is that woman?
All right. More to come. We'll be right back.
Hey, welcome to Texas Roadhouse.
I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. You know that I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train.
Yeah. Hold 'em up, here we go. All the hicks and chicks feel the flow. Big black train coming round the bend. Go! One time.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand the critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
Welcome to Working Nurses Homecare, where your private care is our priority. We provide medical and supportive private duty care all under one agency serving Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. From long-term care and companionship to recovery support, our nurses, therapists, and home health aides are here for you. We accept most major insurances including United Medicare, Aetna, Humana, Oscar, Cigna, and Medicare. Count on us for care that you can trust. Call Broward at 954-916-7458 or Palm Beach at 561-409-0767. Visit us at www.workingnurseshomecare.com. At Working Nurses Home Care, we are here to serve and support.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape, the perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
See reflections on the water, more than darkness in the depths. See him surface and never a shadow. On the wind I feel his breath. Golden eye, I found his weakness. Golden eye, he'll do what I please. Golden eye, no time for sweetness, but a bitter kiss will bring him to his knees. You'll never know how I watched you from the shadows as a child. You'll never know how it feels. The tears. See him move through smoke and mirrors. Feel his presence in the crowd. Other girls, they gather around him. If I had him, I wouldn't let him out. Golden eye, not lace or leather. Golden chains, take him to the spot. Golden eye, I'll show him forever. It'll take forever to see what I've got. You'll never know from the shadows as a child. You'll never know how it feels. The found his weakness. Gonna nigh, he'll do what I please. Gonna nigh, no time for sweetness, but a bitter kiss will bring him to his knees. Gonna nigh, not lace or leather, golden chains take him to the spot. Gonna nigh, I'll show him forever. It'll take forever to see what I've got.
Go back.
She's going to change that again. We know that's not.
Yes, this is to let you know that Dana will be here tomorrow.
She's actually joining us at La Mesa tomorrow.
She's coming to La Mesa, so if you want to get a pet rock.
And she's going to be doing giveaways.
And she was bringing me some art.
She sent us a message. I don't know if you answered, but I have not.
I told her just to bring it. The elephants.
What elephants?
The elephants. I want the elephants.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
What elephants?
You messed up the whole game. I had stuff coming to surround us.
Okay.
And now we don't have it.
All right, so we're working on the
I'm
backdrop.
just stalling on the backdrop.
Well, it's behind us anyway, so we're just moving and doing what we got to do. How'd you like that coincidence with Linda and Working Nurses? Linda, that was pretty amazing.
Who said it was a coincidence?
It's a coincidence.
Why?
Because it was only, yeah, I guess, because that was really cool. I was listening to them talk to you and said, "Oh my, what?" I said, "That's us," and it was. That's pretty
It's
cool.
funny because that's Jackie's daughter, isn't it? I didn't recognize her, and then the doc, and then we had the other person.
She's in training.
Oh,
As a
I didn't even know what was going on here. She sends me out to work. I had 3 meetings at one time. I come out here. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of people here. Russ is here.
Literally, there were 2 people scheduled on the calendar, you and Helen.
That's it.
Helen's not even here. So I'm thinking, Jay, go home. Take the day off.
Who are all
Let's
these
go
people?
upstay. And then you walk in with Alvin. And Freddie says, "Oh, she's singing." I'm like, "Okay." Note. And then I walk around, and there's Russ, and then there's you and Michelle, and then there's Perla, and then the other guys came in, and we were just strategically placing people. And then Michaela texts me, "Can I be there at 12?" I'm like, "Sure." I'm at 12:15, I said, but it all worked out, right? And
But
here
all
we
these
are.
people, they want to do shows, which is a new year, new way. That's what we were saying. And
love it.
And they all want to do new shows. I got to buy more radio time. I don't have enough time.
My mic's not even on?
You don't need it.
I don't need my
You're
plug in?
connected.
No.
I am. I am.
She is. I gave it to Lorena. They're like, "Why are you holding your mic?" I'm like, "Okay."
And the beat goes on. And what's today's subject?
We're going to talk about self-sabotage.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I love it.
I need a drink.
I think I know why.
Oh, you do?
Self-sabotage. What does that mean?
Well, before we get to, I'm going to play her intro.
Oh, okay. I'm so confused.
All right, we're going to talk about self-sabotage with Laurina Anderson, our energy shifter. Let's roll it.
That was
This portion of the Brooklyn Cafe Show is brought to you by
Laurina Anderson, the Energy Boss.
Hi, I'm Laurina Anderson, the Energy Shifter and or the Energy Boss. And I'm so excited because today we're going to talk about self-sabotage. Now, if you watched any of the other episodes that we have been putting on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn, we started with self-love. So that was the first segment. Then as we went on, we also did another one that was about the epidemic of judgment. Well, today, self-sabotage happens to be along with not being able to love yourself. A lot of times we have this negative self-talk that just keeps us in this space of, I can't really do it, I don't have the right education, I don't have the right time, I can't, nobody's helping me. And what we do is that we hold on to that belief of this sabotage self, and it stops us from moving ourselves forward. It drains our confidence. You know, we've been all, a new buzzword is imposter, you know, and that is a false statement saying that you just don't have what it takes because you don't feel as if you have that same capability, even though you do, the imposter syndrome. The other one is the fear of failure. Because when we're constantly talking to ourselves about how we're not good enough, we can't do it, you know, we don't have what it takes, we're not deserving, we're not worthy, then that failure, the fear of failure, is so prominent. And really, let's take it to the other side. How about the fear of success? The fear of success will stop you the same exact way as the fear of failure. Because with success, the head starts going off again, that internal dialogue. Well, if I'm really successful, can I handle it? I'm going to have to do so much hard work. You know, I'm going to have to be working 80 hours. And then what if I don't have enough money to be able to support that success? Do I have the right kind of people to be able to support my growth? So a lot of times, that also is your self-sabotage, your fear of success. The other thing is perfectionism. You know, a lot of people, if they feel as if they can't do it absolutely perfect, they don't do it at all. They stop. And that is a big red flag for anybody's success. So it's taking a look at that internal dialogue. How are you talking to yourself? How are you supporting yourself? How do you love yourself? Do you talk positively? Do you give yourself the pats on the back? Do you praise yourself when you do something really amazing? Or do you just run right over it? One of the things that I love to do is to speak with my clients and I ask them, I said, who's your best friend? And sometimes they'll say their pet, or they do have a best buddy. Sometimes it's their mom or their dad. And I asked them, I said, okay, this is what I'd like for you to do. I want you to be your best friend. What would your best friend tell you about this new project that you're going to do, or the book that you're going to write, or the TV show that you're going to be on? What would your best friend say? And you know something? It shifts them. The energy shifts because all of a sudden they wake up to realize that they are their best friends. You know, stop beating yourself up. Allow yourself, please, to praise yourself. Because when you allow yourself to praise your talent, that's coming from spirit. When we turn around and constantly beat ourselves up, that's just ego playing games with you. And we can't give ego that kind of power because you'll never be able to feel your success then. So, self-sabotage, become really aware, allow yourself to notice when it steps in and why it steps in. And if you want any additional information, or how about it that you just want to work on this self-sabotage, give me a call, email me. I would love to be able to help you heal that part of yourself so that you can stand in your confidence, so you know how magnificent you are, how strong you are, and powerful, and that you have everything available to you in order to be the success that you know you are. So give me a call. Email me, la@ishiftyourenergy.com, or you can call me at my office, 954-647-5525. I would love to discuss this with you. So thanks, guys. Questions?
It's interesting that you're talking about that, because I said to Freddie the other day, we're going to expand our payment center, our billing department, to outsourcing our billing department instead of coming in here. Because when we are suing it from in-house, I don't think doesn't have the same impact. So someone said to me, it's because you have a fear of success in asking for money. And I'm thinking, so that's where I was getting from. I'm like, I don't have a fear of success. The asking for money part is people don't deem certain things as a business, right? You go to Publix and you know your bills your groceries going to cost this. You come here and for some reason it's not the same to people.
Well, how about if we take it a little bit further?
Okay.
Okay? Because it's all an inside job. Sure, we know what the cost is on Publix and everything, right? However, what is your blockage on being able to tell the individual what the price is for this?
I don't have a blockage. They just decide that I don't have a blockage, but someone said to me, I do, that it's my failure of success and lack that I'm limiting the monies. And I'm like, why do people feel that? They would never say that to you, but I think they feel that as a woman.
You're better at it than I
I'm
am.
the first one to say, here's your bill, and he'll say, talk to Dawn.
Because she's better at it than I am.
As a woman, I think there's this misconception that we are all under this umbrella, that we feel unworthy of being successful or money.
I think you're absolutely right. Well, we've also been conditioned, okay? Part of the conditioning also happens in our everyday society. I mean, women are still not paid the same amount for the same work as a man is. So it's ingrained in us, all right? But then there's another level of feeling undeserving, or maybe not worthy of the money, or that you are not valuable. And that will allow the lack and limitation to come to the forefront. And that's when confrontation on, well, this is my price, you know, this is what it costs, right? But to be so confident and so clear in your body, feeling it, you are so incredibly valuable. And you know it, Don. And Freddie does too, although he puts that on you.
Well, she says, the way I look at it is Dawn explains things better than I do. In my world, if you buy a carton of eggs, you pay $6, not $5.99, not $5.40, and you buy the eggs, right? And you pay for the eggs. In my world, they want to buy the eggs, they want to make an egg sandwich, they want to put it in a potato salad, come back a week later and says, oh, I'm going to give you $4. And that's not the way it runs.
No.
So I'm a little bit more volatile, for lack of a better explanation.
Well,
but the reason I'm volatile is because this just happened to me 2 weeks ago. Is a guy tells me I'm going to pay you, he doesn't, does the show. And I think that he's a man of his word, and we have issues. So now we don't talk to each other anymore.
Oh.
So it isn't about, you know, sometimes it is what it is until it ain't. And she has a more softer appeal, for lack of a better word.
Well, the other thing too, though, is that you never allow somebody to turn around and not pay for the eggs and take it home.
I know.
Yeah, it's called stealing, honey.
Well,
so you don't give them the show until the money comes through, honey.
Relationships, you know, I used to think a relationship meant something.
Well,
apparently, then I shouldn't, right?
No, relationships mean a lot. However, it's called prevention. Okay? You prevent any individual from taking advantage of you right from the very beginning. But that's still a relationship. You're just setting boundaries. This is what it costs. When I see the money. Let's do a show. I can't wait.
It's hilarious. I have somebody who's come to me now a 4th time because she keeps going to different people. And the people that she works with end up coming back here. It happened again today. And she says to me, what is it with you and people? I said, honey, I've been around a long time. And I may not be the only game in town, but I'm the most honest game in town. And she says to her, the lady said to her, 100% right. That's why I'm back here.
Yeah.
And they were going to go to another place. And I told them, go. You want to go check it out. But they'll be back.
Yes.
Because it's not the same. So I think the being success, whoever told you that, they should look in the mirror because maybe they don't understand what success looks like.
Well, something that goes both ways, though. Somebody that's holding that lack and limitation within themselves, so they're going to project it on another.
That's right.
Okay? However, whomever they're projecting on to, they have to take a look, too. Okay, where is my lack and limitation? Where is it that I am not feeling valuable enough to stand my ground and say, no, this is what the price is? I don't take on any clients that don't pay me up front.
And that's a good habit. You're the good outsourcer. Right?
Well, but I have learned as well, that you really have to put up those boundaries. Not unless somebody is really in a bad spot. I take on every now and then pro bono clients, but the majority of the time, no, check up front.
It's funny because I'll say that and he'll be, oh, it's okay,
No.
Relationship.
No. Because then you're the one who's setting them up for failure.
Dawn, and what happens is they'll stop talking to me and they'll text him for the next week.
They'll go back to her.
And then because they know where it's coming from, so I'm like, all right, it's going to now come from our payment department instead of me, and you can deal with them.
It's perfect, and there's fabulous people in that business that's their job, and they're comfortable with it. It's not something that is being taken personally.
It's not personal, right? That's their thing.
Right. Because you've got an emotional charge around there. You end up stepping into that other person's lack and limitation, and you allow that to imprint on you. That's one of the reasons why then all of a sudden, you're not getting paid. So I think that's a beautiful solution, and not only that, you got better things to do than to be chasing money, Sure. But here's the next level of it. When the money comes in, bless it, love it, be grateful. Every time a client sends me money, I bless it. Thank you so much. I am privileged and honored to be able to work with you. Thank you for giving yourself the gift, and I honor the money that you give me in order to allow the healing and the soul evolution to happen. So, I think it's a perfect solution. Allow the billing.
A question about perception.
Sure.
I want to piggyback on what you talked about. Because people come in, they work with us, and things change, right? They feel their oats, or they change something else, and they want to come back in. But in the meantime, you hear all this gossip and noise, and this one said this and this one said that, and you know what, they come back, none of that ever happened, but you're hearing this one said this and this one said that, and you get all defensive, and you're thinking, well, they can do this, and all the things that we say to protect our ego. But then you see them in person, and either none of that ever happened, it was taken out of perception, out of context, or it happened and they're over it and they're moving on, or they wouldn't show back up.
There you go.
So what is all of that? Is that just people's perception of their own ego?
Drama.
Remember last week we were talking about the epidemic of judgment? Well, everybody's looking, pointing fingers at everybody else, whether it's true or not. They take on everybody else's comments, their energy, their whether good or bad. I mean, I hope that they're coming back and saying, boy, I had such a great time on the Brooklyn Cafe. I tell everybody, I'm so excited to be here. This is such a gift and an honor and a privilege. And as you guys know, I mean, I've been with Freddie, was that, 13 years ago?
Yeah.
And we were together for 3 or 4 years together, and then my lifestyle style ended up changing, and I couldn't be as committed as I was prior. But
you're back.
And then we're back.
But it's tough because perception, perspective, when you meet somebody that you've done this for such a long time, and we've known this one over here for such a long time.
This one, Linda.
This Linda.
Linda. Miss Linda.
This one.
So when Linda says, I'd like to sing a song, I wanted to. I don't know how, speaker bus. I said, just sing. Don't worry about it. It's going to get picked up. Just do it. Because you never know what could happen. Michelle was on this show a few years ago, and she's back. Perla wasn't talking to me. She was angry at me, and we cleared it up in there. I says, honey, you screamed at me. You got a phone call. You got mad at me. And you saw her. She put her hat over her face. She says, I'm sorry. I can't believe that happened. But things happen. You live with brothers and sisters. You have fights. All of that happens.
Well, what I really enjoy, though, is that when somebody is working with me and they've got relationship issues, we go inside to see what the beliefs are. We also heal whatever rift has happened. And we can heal that in the energy field, whether that brother or the ex-wife or whatever is in the room. It doesn't matter. Because as I said, it's all an inside job. So once we start healing that inside part of ourselves, all this changes out here. Remember the mirror effect?
Exactly.
Where you're looking at the mirror and you don't like what you see. So what do? You pick up the comb and you start combing the mirror. Nothing's going to change. But when you have the ability of going on the inside, feeling it to heal it, dissolving and releasing with unconditional love, source energy, all of a sudden that whole energy field within you shifts. And I have had people, ex-wives all of a sudden talking really kind to their ex-husbands, or a brother that all of a sudden comes out that they've been feuding for 10 years and he calls out of the blue to reconnect, because it's that inside energy. And when you're coming from your heart, from your spirit, and not your ego, because your ego will keep them away. The ego is going to always try to make something right or wrong. When you have the ability of coming back and just healing it and letting it go, forgiving, everything changes.
Well, it's funny you say that, because you notice that today you have Linda, you had Laurina, yeah. And and you had Russell Johnson, right? I think it was Wilson. You have these characters in the studio, and what begins to happen is it changes the frequency of what's going on.
Yes.
In here. And so Perla, who was mad at me, all of a sudden that melted. Michelle, who I haven't seen in 4 years, and she's back, and that melted. So all of a sudden, if you sit back and watch, you always make fun of me because I sit and I watch. I could see where the frequency has melted away all of these disagreements, these anger, these misquotes, this whatever. Even Lisa said, wow, something's going on in here.
Because today we got in and out, quick, quiet, on point, extra hands. It was great. And
everybody that comes, you want to be successful. And you want them to be successful. And I'm just telling them how I feel. But when you guys are around, other things begin to happen. I got to tell you, I couldn't get out of the studio in there. There was one after the other. And they're still calling. There's still people that want to come over.
I love
something
it.
happens.
Yeah, well, we shift the energy in here. I'm going to do an energy clearing in here today, too.
It's so funny because Michelle's sitting there and she said, people just keep coming in the store. She said, this is amazing. Yeah. And Heather says, all day long. She said, but people come in and they go back and forth all day long. We don't ever know who's coming in.
That's what you said earlier. Yeah, all of a sudden you got a whole house full here. We filled each and every seat in here. But the more that I continue to do these segments, and you guys are absolutely amazing, because you also you incorporate what I am teaching. And that just lifts the vibrational frequency. And as that happens, people are drawn to coming in. They're drawn to you. They're drawn to the energy because it feels good. And everybody wants to feel good. Because everything's a feeling.
And I think then people start physically feeling better,
well,
too.
That's what I noticed today. And then you had some new producers came in today, some old producers that we haven't seen. They started. So there was like a mixture of things going on at the same time. So they could say somebody wants to sing. I said, okay, let her sing. She says, well, what's the song? I said, ask her. What do you want to sing? I don't care what you want to sing, the Beatles, whatever. It made no difference. But it was funny because in the midst of all this, Perla opened up and she tells me what she wants. And I want the same thing. Achieving it is not as easy. I love what you're doing on LinkedIn. I love the videos that you're putting out there.
Oh, thank you.
Because it gives consistency to what the message you're trying to put out there.
Yes.
The last one you put out there was me and you bickering, but
listen,
that's
okay.
still work. It's still work. People says, "Oh, I see you, Lorena, going at it." I said, "I ain't going at it. We had two different point of views, but it works because people were making comments on it."
Yeah, true.
So perception, no perception. You want
Projection.
Me to ask? You want me to ask? I'll ask, but I just have a different delivery than you do. And people, when it comes to that part of the business, always look towards you. For whatever reason.
Well, she's cuter. Sorry,
I'd rather pay you than pay me. But the object of the game is that what we're trying to do is we're trying to make it so that your success, we get to breathe it, we get to feel it.
Yes.
And sometimes, and I was trying, I pick on poor Heather now because I'm trying to get Heather to understand what it is that I see. And she sees things differently, and maybe I'm missing it, and maybe she picks it up. So she's picking out more caseload, more things to merge together. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is. But what is so nice, though, is that when you collaborate in this higher vibrational frequency, things move.
Yes.
They get done. And not only that, but there's no confrontation. There's only communication, not conversation. Conversation happens up in the head. Communication comes from your heart because you're communing with another person, right? So when you have that communication going and you work together as a team, and what's so amazing is that there's two different viewpoints, but how they all blend together. You know, it's the yin and yang.
Correct.
Yin and yang are the complementary opposites, right? Because they complement each other. They don't necessarily have to come from the same place, but that's how growth happens. And that's also how innovation happens. Creativity happens because of that. And that's what's so incredibly important, is allowing that creativity to flow. Because what you're doing also is that you are opening up the door for leaders. You and Dawn both are leaders, but you're opening up now the door for others to step in so that you can understand their leadership and value it. You know, we're not bickering back and forth.
No,
what we're
that's their
doing is that
perception.
we're just opening up the doors for them to take another look. Maybe there's more aha moments in that conversation, communication back and forth, that somebody else might go, oh yeah, wow, that really makes a lot of sense.
And it happened because they looked at it. They wouldn't know what happened if they didn't hear it and looked at it. So
Right.
it did what it's supposed to do. And choice is always, you know.
Oh, always.
It's always there.
Yeah, and free will.
That's right.
Yeah, it's all together.
What is your
I
website?
love it. Oh, website, la@ishiftYourEnergy.com. You can call my office, 954-647-5525. I love answering any kind of calls. There's LinkedIn. And also, if somebody really wants to go full forward in their soul's evolution, I'm a speaker at a retreat, The Art of Living, that is happening at the end of April 28th to May 1st, up in Boone, North Carolina, where I will be again sharing my tools, my techniques as one of the speakers at, it's called Soul Treat. So you should be able to see that on my LinkedIn or on my website. That'll be going on my website. So please join me if you feel the call. Don't think about it. Feel it. And if it resonates, come and be a part of us. We would love to move you forward.
All right, more to come on the other side of this commercial break. We're going to talk to Linda and Laurina Ballerina. We'll be right back.
Laurina Ballerina.
Laurina
Looking for
Ballerina.
bold, authentic
you
flavor?
guys are
Step
so
into Bramer's Brazilian cuisine, where the vibrant taste of Brazil meets your favorite American classics. From savory churrasco to juicy burgers, every dish is made with passion. Hosting a party or a special event? We cater all occasions with incredible food that leaves a lasting impression. Our Boynton Beach location offers generous seating with a separate dining area for bigger parties. Come visit us in person today at 1035 Gateway Boulevard, number 201, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33426. Contact us by phone at 561-272-6377. Enjoy the Brazilian taste. Enjoy the Bramers taste.
Imagine this. A loved one, a son or a daughter, has just suffered from a life-threatening accident. They're transported to a state trauma hospital, and despite being in the care of professional physicians, they tragically pass away due to preventable medical errors. As if this was not tragic enough, then finding out that legal statutes in the state of Florida devalue your loved one's life to zero. This is what we are fighting against. Come join Edward Salazar as he discusses the issues surrounding free kill laws and how to resolve them. Catch The Fight Against Free Kill Laws with Ed Salazar on Monday, 5 p.m. on all social media. Learn who we are and join our cause today.
Step into a world where emotion meets expression, and every brushstroke tells a story. DeBilzen Art Gallery features the captivating whimsical works of internationally renowned artist William DeBilzen. From larger-than-life portraits to abstract reflections of love, loneliness, and connection, each piece invites you to feel, reflect, and escape the ordinary. Located in the heart of Delray, this art gallery is more than a space, it's an experience. Come discover what speaks to you. Visit DeBilzen Art Gallery today.
RCCA has a team of specialized therapists to treat a wide array of injuries and conditions, including balance issues, back pain, fall prevention techniques, joint replacements, and stroke rehab. Our therapists at RCCA help adults reclaim their strength and flexibility, allowing them to return to their hobbies and sports. We tailor treatment to return our patients to activities they love, such as croquet, gym workouts, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Our state-of-the-art equipment and therapists ensure that there is something here for everyone.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Of upsetness. Let them.
Let them.
Jackie taught me that. Let them.
Let them.
There's a
Not
book.
always easy.
There's a book out there that says "Let Them."
Let them.
It's very
Let
popular.
Yeah. All right, so before we wrap up, we have to say hi to Linda. Thank you so much for singing.
Oh, you're welcome.
How's your car?
You've been saying that for so long. My car?
Yeah.
That's another ball. That's another story.
Linda tells me my car died. You can't come. My car this, the cabinet guy.
I almost
plumber.
didn't come today because it was, 40 degrees out the last couple mornings. My car's an old lady. She is. I need a new car.
You know what she told me?
I need a GoFundMe. I swear I do.
She goes, my car's an old lady. It takes a little while to warm her up.
It's true though. I drove and I'm like going, oh my God, it didn't shift gears. And oh no, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to the mechanic because we're going to put we're going to check out everything with the transmission, just to make sure it wasn't just she was cold. That's
funny.
So I drove around my neighborhood before I decided to get on the highway, and I was like, okay, she's warming up slowly. She finally,
so funny.
and now, knock wood, she's okay. But
she heated up.
She needed heating up.
Heating up.
Amazing, right?
I know. So she's still hanging in there.
I hear we have a doozy coming down in a couple.
Another cold. I know she's gonna get cold again. I was like,
this one's big.
This is super strong.
It may
cold
snow
front.
in Boca.
Really?
We may get that. Yeah.
Frozen rain.
Yeah.
When?
Frozen
We may
rain.
get some snow flurries. The 24th, I think.
Today's
Yeah.
the 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like over the weekend?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, I'm going up to Port St. Lucie,
Oh,
so
you're
it's
gonna
going to be. I
definitely
may
see
even
snow.
see some snow
You're
up
gonna
there.
see snow.
I
Yeah.
thought it was supposed to warm up this weekend.
No, it's supposed to be cold on the
Cold front. There was
coming.
announcing it this morning. I saw
That's
it on
what
the
this
news.
breeze is when I came in the door and I was made a ruckus when you guys were doing it, I was like, oh God, I'm so sorry. But literally everything flew down outside your door.
Yeah.
Because it was like this little tornado. I saw the leaves just spinning up. I was okay.
I
I'm
can't
going.
take this cold weather. I'm going to tell you something. I can't do it.
Everyone has said that. They walked in today, they said the bones hurt.
My bones are killing me.
I don't know.
Just ask Laurina to shift the pain.
Well, why
Shift the pain.
Where's it all coming from? The northeast? Why is the cold front now?
Yeah, the cold. It's coming from the northeast, yes, but northwest. But it will be moving through the northeast and then shifting its tail back down through us. It's a good one. But you know why? Also, it's going to be stronger and the possibility of some snow flurries, because we get these cold fronts. Sometimes we drop even low, but you don't see the snow flurries or anything. Well, North Florida did. They certainly did. It was beautiful, actually. But
as a matter of fact, the orange growers love it
because it insulates.
It insulates
right.
and sweetens up the juice.
Juice, right?
The
So
orange
they're good, but not on my flowers. I was putting my flowers away. But
bring in the orchids.
There's a Gulf storm. There's a storm out in the Gulf, almost like a little tropical low. But it's not the right time of the year. But that's going to bring that moisture on the tail end of. So it's almost a nor'easter down south, basically. Wow. So we don't normally get them. A southeaster, but that's basically what.
I hope you don't go to Melbourne this weekend.
It doesn't look like
it's going to be 2 hours colder. North.
I know. JoJo. As a matter of fact, JoJo was supposed to be on, and they had a blackout. Everything went out. Because of the cold weather up there. And the wind was so strong.
Oh, Port St. Lucie, we're going to the tent to see the Circa Italia. And it's a tent. So that's what do they have heaters in there? I was like thinking out. Kind of cold.
Well, the first time, I'm from Chicago, okay? So the very first time I came down, I moved to Orlando. And a brand new home, it's beautiful, and the cold front comes in, like in January. And I'm going, it's freaking freezing in here, right? And so I go to Home Depot and I said, hi, I need the plastic sheets, that go over the windows, that insulate.
They're not going to know what you're talking about.
And he looked at me like, do you live up north? And I said, yeah, why? We don't have that here. And I'm like, oh my God, it's absolutely freezing. It was 27 degrees out. As a matter of fact, I went to the movie theater and I wore my mink. That's how cold it was, because this air goes right through you because of the humidity. Goes right through you. And I'm kind of used to that because Chicago does also have that kind of.
It's a windy city.
Well, okay, I'll give you a little trivia here. Okay, do you know where the Windy City got its name from?
From what?
Big mouth politicians.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Oh, so it's not really windy?
And I always thought it was the wind through the buildings.
Yeah, it's windy, but that's not where that terminology came from.
When I went up there, I lost a hat.
It's colder on the lake.
Oh yeah. God, but in the summer it was a nice breeze, but it was windy.
It is beautiful in the summer. I love Chicago in the summer.
It is.
Now,
winter.
I've got another one. Do you know that Chicago only has 2 seasons?
Cold and hot?
Winter and construction.
Oh.
Just 2 seasons, that's it.
I had no idea. I'm glad Linda's here to let us know what else is happening.
Yes. Gonna bundle up.
24th?
24th should be it's going to start up North Florida, obviously, tonight.
It was snowing in Pensacola.
Exact. They're only going to get a day break probably before it kind of.
7 inches.
Yes.
That's what she said.
You owe her a beer. She always That's what he said. Oh God.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that.
I caught the fish. I was like, this on.
I'm going down to the Keys. This is ridiculous. Is it cold in the Keys too?
It's warmer than Keys than here.
I'm going down there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 10 degrees warmer at least. It'll be 10 degrees warmer. It'll be 10 degrees colder.
How long is the cold front going to last?
It's not that long, 3 days.
That's pretty long.
Yeah.
For down here it is.
Yeah.
Can't stand it. And I don't like it during the week. Because I gotta come to work. I gotta get in my car. Right? And everybody's calling me, my battery died.
Isn't your car in a garage?
Yeah.
So how lucky are you for that?
Yeah, see, Ruby needs
and
Ruby's
just-
my car. Ruby needs a garage.
Ruby needs a garage.
Just turn on your heat seaters, honey. You got that.
But I gotta run. What do you think? It's not an enclosed garage like your garage.
Oh,
your
it's
car.
not?
No, it has. You can see outside.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
carport.
Oh,
Okay, that's like mine.
Yeah, 6
Mine's-
5
yeah.
stories.
I figured it was part of the building. It was.
No, they got wind. You got the train going by. You got a lot of stuff happening.
Oh, it sounds like a perfect place.
But the apartments, you don't hear nothing.
Well,
And
that's
they're
because of the hurricane
insulated.
windows.
And they're insulated. So my apartment, it was only 72 degrees. The moment I step out, I couldn't take it. I was cold. You says, okay, I'm not going.
That's cool.
Too cold.
All right. Can people still follow you on social media on Facebook?
Yes, Florida Severe Weather through Facebook. And that's basically this time of the year. I don't do so much, but hurricanes and tornadoes. That's what my specialty is.
But you should. You
severe
should say
weather.
today's going to be nice. Do a report for the beaches.
This is pretty severe weather if it's going to be snowing
It's
in Boca. I think we're due for an update, Linda.
I probably will mention
And Linda,
that
where
one,
do
I'm
you
sure.
live again? Up in
West Palm.
In West Palm.
Yeah.
Okay, so she brings the coldness down.
I do. And I bring the storms.
Yeah, you do.
As
I
you
can't
know.
believe the difference between Boynton and Boca is like 5 degrees.
Yes. Well, Orlando down to Fort Lauderdale.
It's a big difference.
Yes, it is. A good
Well,
10 degrees.
I'm not feeling well. I sicky from all of this cold and hot. So it was 62. It was, what was it? It was 42 when I left yesterday. And then I leave work last night. It was 68. There's a big difference.
Boynton Beach is the divider of your subtropics and
Is
your
it?
Yes,
I
that's
must
your
be right on
that
the
is
line.
why it's right on the line. And basically, when you're looking at buying plants, when you look at the zone 9 and 10,
Yeah.
Boynton Beach is right in the line between 9 and 10.
I can't believe
So
Wow.
you have that.
And you're down south, right?
Yeah, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, so it's warmer
You get
down there.
rain when you flood the streets. Is that what happened?
Well, yeah, we had the major
Airport flooding.
Yeah, because we're like 10 minutes from the airport.
Yeah,
and
You
and
have
we
the instant lake.
and we live on a canal as well.
Oh,
Right.
So that added to it, and now the dock's not doing real well from all the flooding and the
Wow.
seawater, all that kind of stuff.
Get it ready for
Yeah.
hurricane season.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's going to be bad this year.
All right, we're not going to talk about it. We're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
All right, we're going to shift your energy. We're going to shift your thought process on all of those things.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm going to tell you, today's been a really great day so far. I was busy, a lot of people. You guys brought the energy. You changed the studio. I want to thank you for coming and finding and singing that lovely
Thank
song.
you.
Which is great. We've got Salazar coming in today for the fight against the free kill law, back for the new season after the new year. And I want to see what's going on in Tallahassee. I know it got there. Companion bill was written, so let's see where we're at.
We'll
I know it
find out.
passed through the House. I think he was waiting on it in the Senate.
And
then, of course, it goes to the governor.
Russ wants to talk to him also. He says he has some people that can help him. So let's see what happens.
All
It's just keep spreading the love.
Thank you, ladies,
Yes,
for joining us.
absolutely.
Have a great afternoon. If you need working nurses, go ahead and contact them or contact us right here, and we'll get you in touch with anyone that you need from, I guess they're Broward all the way up now through Martin County. Huge range.
And if you want to come out and meet us at La Mesa tomorrow morning, we're going to be there from 11 to 1.
Yep.
11 to 1, come on down and
All right.
and we'll have some fun.
Gabe, let's close with that commercial and the close. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to La Mesa Cafe Bistro, where every cup has a story. From freshly brewed coffee to comforting, flavorful dishes, it's the perfect place to slow down and savor the moment. Open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. from Tuesday to Saturday, and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday and Monday. Stop by and taste the difference at 48 Northeast 1st Avenue in Boca Raton.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.